Hey everybody, this is Rudy with MMO Play, and today I'm going to show you some Imperium Galactic War by Kabam Austin. So this game just released into its closed beta phase, and I was one of the few people fortunate enough to get my hands on it. Let's go ahead and take a look at this character creation screen, and then I will show you guys some gameplay. So we get to start off with 3 different races. You have your Intergalactic Alliance, your Sovereignty, and then the Tyran Empire. And one thing I noticed is that these things are vaguely similar to the classes, or not classes, but the races in PlanetSide 2. So it kind of reminds me of that. You know how you have the new conglomerate with the blue and the Vanu Sovereignty, kind of very similar names there. And then the TR, so and you see it's TE here, Tyran Empire. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Let's go ahead and just jump right into it. Oh, each class, or each race, has a little video, so definitely check that out when you start this game. So, each faction has 3 races. The first race for the Intergalactic Alliance is the Tyran, and then there is the Oberon, and then the Nerians, so it's kind of like little dogs.
The Nerians give praise at the celebration of the fire moons that occur once every 7 Terran years.
Oh man, I really love that feature. How whenever you click on one of the profile pics, the avatars, it has this little kind of musings of the all-seeing eye voice come up, and he just says random things that are related to the race, but sometimes they're really funny.
Thenarians are loyal to a fault. A weakness that will be their undoing.
Let's take a look at the Iberians. So these guys kind of remind me of, the
Spock.
Oberon's
discovery of space travel occurred due to a deceit-filled first encounter with the Malice. The Knights of Cydonia are an ancient order of Oberon muses and musicians.
So yeah, that's pretty interesting. A little bit of information on there. And then Terrans, of course, your basic human class. Let's see what it has to say for them.
Originally called Wayfarers, it is their great misfortune to have found this galaxy as their new home. Terrans. How imaginative. Terrans have 2 uncanny weaknesses: trust and hope.
I love that voice, that
Terrans
narrator.
Will be the most dangerous enemy the Imperium faces, and the Malice the most trustworthy.
Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at some of these other factions. Let's go to the Sovereignty. So we have the Malice.
The Malice believe they can bargain and backstab their way to victory. They are sadly mistaken. The Malice homeworld of Loki is in the Mongo system.
So I get the idea that this is more of the kind of market-based class, very good at getting money and building resources.
The Malice follow the rules of the Adhocracy Code of Conduct and Penalties. The Adhocracy Code has a backward sensibility that can best be described as buyer beware. Acquisition and profit are the Malice's only goals.
Alright, the next race is the Veil.
The Veil's homeworld of Golem 3 has no indication of their true nature.
Let's see what else this all-seeing eye has to say.
The Veil, more than meets the eye.
This is a really interesting race. It's just, there's no faces, it's just metal.
Warriors, scientists, mystics. The Veil reinvent themselves daily.
So that's pretty interesting. It's a mysterious race of armor-clad beings from the planet Golem 3.
I must admit, these helmets are quite comfortable.
There we go. Oh, that guy cracks me up. Alright. I have no idea how to pronounce that. The Sototh? Sototh? Let's see. The Sototh are an enigmatic race of beings who modeled their beliefs around the concepts of chaos and entropy.
Listen to a Sototh long enough, and you may start believing that entropy is the solution.
That's pretty interesting.
Compared to the other denizens of the void, the Sotoths are quite attractive.
It kind of reminds me a little bit of Cthulhu.
The Sototh's origins are a mystery to all but the Imperium. That which is dead may eternal lie.
Oh,
but with
yeah.
strange eons, even death can die.
Definitely very, very interesting, very mysterious. I like that. That's pretty cool. Okay, the Tyran. Let's take a look at these guys. Ares Magna. Okay. Ares Magna are a militaristic race of warriors and tacticians from the planet Ares Prime.
Prime Archon Tyrannus foolishly sacrificed himself at a battle now referred to as the Stand.
That's kind of ironic. See, I love that guy. He's pretty entertaining.
If you enjoy firepower and conquest,
I sure do.
probably wish you could join the Imperium.
Funny.
Prime Archon Tyrannus was the only formidable member of their entire race.
Okay, so this character selection screen does a very good job of just kind of immersing you into the lore of this game.
Tyranar? Are you compensating for something?
Oh, that's funny.
Ares Magna's military tactics and leadership make them the hand of the Tyran Empire.
Okay, it's pretty interesting. The Lacerta.
The Lacerta of the planet Ferocia. They remind me of a failed genetics experiment.
That's interesting. The Lacerta are an ancient reptilian race of barbaric but disciplined creatures from the planet Ferocia.
The Lacerta race are led by a Con Cala, their battle prophet. As the shield of the Tyran Empire, the Lacerta are known for their tenacity and defensive prowess.
Alright, let's take a look at the next race. Oh, lion. There we go.
Not to be confused
Tigers.
with the Voltronic lions of the planet Ares. Speed, power, and cunning make the Regula the blazing sword of the Tyran Empire. Victory
So it looks like there are plenty of races to choose from, but as far as customization goes, it looks like you're pretty much limited to just the avatar.
The Regula fought the war of favor against the Lacerta.
So there's not a lot of
Until
options.
Tyrannus
You
conquered
can't really
and united
change, you know,
them.
body type, build, or anything like that. So there's probably a good chance that you won't even be able to see
Perhaps I
your
should get you a ball of
your
yarn
in-game
with your
character.
selection.
Most likely just the avatar. What did he say? Did you guys catch that? I think he's being smart.
The Regula have a distinctive speech pattern, best described by the Ven as annoying.
Nice. Alright guys, let's go ahead and jump right into the gameplay. Alright everyone, so this is my base, and I'm just going to show you what I love about this game. It's kind of this turn-based slash RTS model, and what I mean by that is that instead of taking turns, it actually just takes time. So for being a browser game, that's pretty typical, but I really like it, especially the function to where if it's under 5 minutes, you can just skip it. So you wait until it gets down to 5 minutes and then completely run past it. Click free build and it gives it to you automatically. And you just build and you upgrade your stuff, all your ships, structures, weapons, defenses, and then you start building a base. So let's take a look at my fleet. Let's go ahead and launch them and see if I can get into a fight. So this is an MMO, and there are tons of other players scattered around this map. As you can see, they are all over the place. And these are NPCs, and most of these are enemy NPCs. As you can see, the purple are the Sovereignty. I'm guessing these little gold ones are the Alliance. And if I see any red ones, like myself, then that is the TE, the Tyran. So, since this game is in closed beta, there are a lot of people that have just started playing, and when you start playing, you have, I think, 7 days of this shield, which prevents people from attacking your base. So the only way for you to fight anyone within the first week of playing is to find them kind of roaming around. Now, this is my home planet, And then you can go to these little warp gates over here. And then you can go to the Vanu home planet. Not the Vanu, the Sovereignty home planet, excuse me. My Planet Side 2 is coming out. Then you can head to the Aquarius 1, which is the Alliance home planet. So let's go ahead and head to Golem 1. Let's see if we can start some trouble. Oh, gotta click on, not view base. I gotta view map, and I have to find my fleet. There we go. So let's try not to die. I've been building up a few ships, and these are all of the enemy players, nice and safe and tucked away in their little bases, and I can't seem to attack any of them. Doesn't seem like anybody is just kind of running around, straggling about. So it looks like I'm going to go fight an NPC. Let's see. Let's take a look at this guy, Strike Trio. And I'll show you a little bit of the combat. So this world map reminds me a lot of an old Star Wars game that I used to play called Star Wars Empire at War, I believe. It's this very simple kind of turn-based overhead map with the art behind it, and then all of the little structures and spaceships spread out, kind of in this 2D layer. All right, let's go ahead and jump into battle. And this is a real quick preview of the battle system. This is my fleet over here, and this is the enemy NPCs. I'm just gonna go shoot them up automatically, bang, bang, bang. I'm gonna destroy them because I've been playing for a little bit, and I have lots of guns and lots of ships. And that is it. Victory, and I get credits. There are 4 different types of credits. There are your credits, your alloys, which is metals, and then you have your energy, and then you have your chemistry, which I think is synthetics. So after every battle, oh, looks like I did a mission. Yep, and there are tons of missions to do.
Commander.
Trade missions, missions that just help you build stuff and tell you what's a good way to upgrade your base, and then I'm sure as the game progresses there'll be missions where you hunt and attack other players. So let's go ahead and head back to my base. Jump back to my home world. Alright everybody, that was a first look at Imperium Galactic War. This is Rudy with MMO Play, and thanks for watching.